afternoon, everyone. My name is Judge Healis. You're here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and make sure there's probable cause for your arrest. You are either arrested on a new warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the public defender's office for you today. You are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or your attorney know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to get that phone call, let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. And finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent. And I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded. There is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, as I call your name, please come forward. Maggie Pardo. Can I have your date of birth?
3/24/88.
You are here today for a retail theft, possession of methamphetamine, and introduction of contraband into the jail. Your bond amounts are currently $9,000. There's probable cause to arrest on all three. Did you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
All right. I'll appoint the public defender's office. Any history?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I don't have an address for you. Where are you living these days?
My mom's. I'm supposed to be back in Michigan, like in the next week. I have a job waiting for me, but my mom's out here in Spring Hill. Her address is 5175 Colchester Ave.
Okay.
Spring Hill.
And that's where you'll be staying while this case is pending?
Yeah.
Okay, your bonds are going to be $500 each. We'll see you back to court on March 3rd at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you.
All right. Jennifer Nelson. Can I have your date of birth?
January 28th, 1995.
You are here today for a violation of probation based on a warrant signed by Judge Toner, so there's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
Appoint the public defender's office. We're going to hold you no bond until you appear back in front of Judge Toner on February 26th at 1:30.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Christy Knoll. Can I have your date of birth?
10/12/78.
You're here today for 8 counts of uttering a forged bill. Bond amount is currently $16,000. There's probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Did you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. Any history?
Yes, Your Honor. A adjudication in 2017 for DeWillis. A adjudication in 17 for false ID given to Leo. A adjudication for a DUI and a refusal in 2016. Adjudication for grand theft in 2009. Adjudication for paraphernalia withheld in 1997, and then a couple of drug charges in the 90s.
I have an address for you on Kilbride Court in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
A little over a year.
Do you have a job?
No.
Okay, I'm going to set your bond $500 on each count. We'll see you back to court March 3rd at 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Brandy Cooper. Can I have your date of birth?
10/11/77.
You're here today for failure to appear on 7 charges in front of Judge Merritt.
Yes, ma'am. I tried.
Just answer my questions. It's okay. So there's probable cause for your arrest. He wants you held no bond until you appear back in front of him. He's indicated on here the reason for the no bond status is the amount of time that you score in DOC and your prior record and other history in different states. So we're going to hold you no bond on all 7 for right now. We're going to see you back in front of Judge Merritt on March 3rd at 9 a.m. Did you already have a public defender?
No, ma'am.
Do you want a public defender?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll appoint the public defender's office for you, and someone will be out to see you soon.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Love you.
Okay. Is there another one for Christine Alt? There's another one here. Okay, Christine Alt.
There's 2.
Got another one. All right, so there was another case here for uttering forged bills, so we're going to keep the bond at $500 on each of those. I just wanted to make you aware it's the same court date. You still have the public defender, and it's set for March 3rd, okay? It's just another case number.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Abigail Blevins. Can I have your date of birth?
9/28/97.
Okay, you are here today. They charged you with battery on a person 65 and older, domestic. I did not find anything in the probable cause affidavit indicating how it was domestic, but I do find probable cause for the battery on a person over the age of 65. Did you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. Any other history?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I have an address here on Hidden Oaks Drive in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
2 years.
Okay. And do you have a job?
No.
Okay. I need to order that you have no contact with James Clemente, okay? Or Clements, I guess? James Clementis. Don't have any contact with him, okay?
I live with him.
Okay. Do you understand what I'm telling you, though, not to have any contact with him?
Yes.
Okay. That means you can't live with him right now until you get something from a court or something from the state attorney's office, something from your lawyer, letting you know that you are allowed to have contact with him. So you can't have any contact with him right now. Do you have another place to stay while this case is pending?
I do not.
Okay. Well, you can stay right where you are if you can't find anywhere else to go. But for right now, you can't have any contact with Mr. Clements, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we're going to set your bond at $500. And we'll see you back to court on March 3rd at 9 o'clock. Richard Bansell.
Hello.
Hi, can I have your date of birth?
7368.
You were here today for driving on a suspended driver's license that found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
I'm guilty of what I did, so.
All right, you want to take care of it today?
Yes, I'd like to get it all taken care of today.
You're also here for a writ of bodily attachment indicating that you are severely behind on your child support payments. I have an order here signed by Judge Eineman on September 19th of 2018 indicating at that time that you were close to $32,000 in arrears. They have also indicated that that you had the ability to pay the child support. So when was the last time you worked?
I'm working right now, and child support gets taken out of my check.
Okay, how long has that been going on for?
For the last, it's a fairly new job, for the last 4 weeks.
Okay, and how much
It's
child?
taken out of my check.
How much child
It takes
support? Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
How much
It
child
takes
support?
65%
65%.
of my check, yes. Wow.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a cook.
Is it full time?
Yes, it is.
And you still live on Bluefish Street in Hudson?
Yes, ma'am. Ladies, come on, please.
Okay, I'm going to need a phone number for child support enforcement. What's your phone number right now?
My phone number
Yes.
is 727-614-2454. I honestly didn't know a warrant would exist when they were taking it out of my check, so otherwise I would have taken care of it sooner.
Okay. Yeah, you were supposed to get down to child support enforcement and clear everything up for them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that you do have the present ability to pay the purge as previously ordered, but that based on the information that you're giving me today, I'm going to ROR you. You do need to get down to child support enforcement and figure out why they had the written bodily attachment assessed against you if you were paying your child support. If you don't address it with them, if you don't have contact with them at all, then it's going to keep on happening. I think it's because they didn't have an address for you, and they've been trying to locate you, and they haven't been able to. With regards to the driving on suspended driver's license, I'm not showing any priors. So if you want to take care of it today, you would just have to figure out how to pay fines and court costs of $450, and you can go on a payment plan for that. Would you like to do that today?
I would like to go on a payment plan for that because I don't have that much cash.
All right. Do you understand that by taking care of this case today, you're giving up the right to go to trial?
Absolutely.
Giving up your right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes.
With regard to this driving on suspended driver's license, how do you plead? Complete no contest. No contest means that you're taking a plea in your own best interest and you just can't contest the evidence against you. Would you like to plead no contest?
Okay, no contest, yes.
I'll accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. I'll go ahead and give you a withhold and fines and court costs of $450. You'll be released from the jail today, and you just got to make your way down to the clerk of court within the next couple days and make a payment plan for that $450, okay?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you. Esteban Quintero.
That's all right.
Can I have your date of birth?
Morning, ma'am.
Morning.
10/28/1989.
Okay, you were here today for a battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting an officer without violence. Your bond amounts are $1,000 each. I found probable cause. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office to represent you. Any history?
Yes, Your Honor. He just got on a DOC from a robbery, snatching without firearm, and then in 2018, adjudication withheld for providing false name to law enforcement officer, adjudication withheld until 2018 for petty theft, and no other history.
I don't have an address for you. Where are you living these days, Esteban?
I'm living at 7185 Hernando Drive.
How long have you been there?
I've been there for, the last month since I got out.
Okay.
I've been there in the past before, but,
Okay. So you just were released from DOC about a month ago.
yes, ma'am. I'm really trying not to go back. I'm just trying to get my life in order, and everything just went wrong, and I'm just trying to take care of everything, and just do everything the right way, and just move on.
Do you have an offer today?
I would want to speak to the officer based on the circumstances.
Okay. All right. Do you have a job right now, Esteban?
No, but I was going to. This week, I'm honest.
Okay. All right, I'll set your bond at $500 each. We'll see you back to court March 4th at 9 o'clock.
Hey, man, thanks.
All right. Jose Calarza?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Can I have your date of birth?
November 21st, 1979.
Okay, you're here today for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Toner on January 31st. He's indicating he wants you held no bond until you appear back in front of him on February 26th at 1:30. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like, if it's possible, Mr. Houston to represent me.
All right. Well, all I can do is appoint the public defender's office, and how you're assigned the public defender is up to them. We will see you back to court on February 26th, okay?
Okay, excuse me, Your Honor, I was given the date of March 3rd, so that's inaccurate?
That's
For
inaccurate.
Okay, so it's February 26th, right?
Yes, sir. Richard Snyder?
Oh, sorry.
Can I have your date of birth?
September 5th, 1966. Saturday.
You are here today for possession of controlled substance, possession of marijuana, and tampering with evidence and resisting an officer without violence. I found probable cause for each of the 4 of those. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
Any history?
Yes, Your Honor, resisting officer without violence adjudication in 2018 and a 2013 bat on officer, firefighter, EMT. Resist adjudication in 2011, as well as a battery, domestic second or subsequent. Adjudication in 2008 for a battery, and no other history.
Okay. All right, Mr. Schneider, you okay?
Ma'am.
Are you withdrawing right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But do you still understand what's going on and what you're here for?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a job, sir?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Maintenance.
Okay. And you have an address on Drummond Ave? Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
15 years.
I'm going to keep your bonds the same, and we're going to see you back to court on March 3rd. I've appointed the public defender's office, so someone will reach out to you soon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Richard Cutler?
Your Honor, he bonded right before first appearance started.
Gotcha, thank you. That's everybody, right?